Think she's just a cuddle companion? Think again. Every time your female dog pads across the living room, positions herself between you and the front door, or fixes her gaze on a dark corner as though she can feel something you can't, she may be performing a role far more profound than family pet. Today, you'll uncover the hidden instincts, stranger-than-fiction science, and real-world stories that reveal why female dogs can be the most loyal and surprising protectors in the animal kingdom. The invisible alarm, her uncanny sixth sense. Picture a calm afternoon. Sunlight spills across the floor. Nothing seems out of place. Suddenly, your dog's ears flick forward. Her chest rises, and she plants herself like a sentry by the window. You hear nothing. You see nothing. Yet minutes later, the delivery driver rounds the corner. Or worse, an unexpected stranger lingers at the gate. Researchers call this anticipatory vigilance, a hyper-attunement to subtle vibrations, distant footsteps, and even the faintest scent changes riding on tiny currents of air. Female dogs excel at it, unlike their male counterparts, whose impulses tell them to charge first and think later. Females weigh the scene, pattern match against threats they've cataloged, then quietly shift their body to shield the people they love. It's a silent chess move you rarely notice, until danger knocks. But sensing danger is only half the story. Pain whisperers, how she reads your heart, literally. Have you ever come home from a brutal day, trying and failing to mask frustration, only to find her pressing her head gently against your leg? That isn't coincidence or random comfort seeking. It's biology doing its mysterious dance. Studies show dogs can pick up microfluctuations in the volatile organic compounds that drift off human skin whenever stress spikes. Female dogs with higher baseline oxytocin appear even more sensitive to those chemical tells. They pair that scent data with your facial tension and vocal tremor. Then choose one of three behaviors: curl beside you, fetch a favorite toy to spark serotonin, or softly lay a paw across you as if anchoring your stormy emotions. In that moment, no words pass between you, yet something deep inside settles. She has translated your hidden ache into action. That bond only gets stronger when she singles you out as her chosen soul. One-person devotion, the dogged pursuit of you. Maybe you feed her, maybe you don't. Maybe someone else walks her. Still, she shadows your every move, trots behind you into empty rooms, or waits outside the bathroom like a silent night. Why? Female dogs often imprint on the individual whose emotional signature feels safest. Once that choice is made, loyalty crystallizes into an unbreakable pact. She listens for the cadence of your footsteps, distinguishes them from every other stride. She can spot the subtle swing of your arms in a crowd, and when you leave, the scent profile you shed into the house dissipates hour by hour. She measures that fade like a ticking clock, counting down until your scent refills the space and her world rights itself again. Yet her protective wiring extends beyond the adult she adores. Built-in babysitter, the maternal code. Even a female dog who has never given birth can morph into a caregiver the second a baby, toddler, or fragile relative enters the scene. With lower testosterone dimming the urge to dominate and a surge of oxytocin priming nurturing circuits, she accepts ear pulls, squeals, and wobbly hugs with saint-like patience. Some lie across hardwood floors as living cushions, letting infants crawl over them. Others collect squeaky toys, arranging them in neat little nests as practice for guardianship. That isn't random play. It's programming older than domestication. Wolves that protected pups increased their evolutionary success. And today, your living room guardian carries that ancient code in every gentle nudge. Yet gentleness should never be mistaken for passivity. The strategist, thinking 3 moves ahead. Watch her the next time fireworks boom outside. Instead of barking into the night like many males, she might pause, track the direction of the sound, glance at you, then either retreat to a safer spot with you, or station herself between you and the perceived blast zone. That deliberation flows from a slightly different wiring of the amygdala, giving her pause and plan tendencies rather than charge and react reflexes. In training, this translates to crisper problem solving. She'll study a new command, interpret your hand signal, and choose the most efficient way to earn praise. It can look like stubborn hesitation, But more often, it's strategic thinking hiding beneath a calm exterior. Strategy also helps her detect who in the pack needs her most. Emotional radar, zeroing in on the vulnerable. Families are emotional ecosystems. Laughing teenagers, stressed parents, grandparents nursing secret aches. Your female dog scans all those currents. Elevated cortisol, she detects it. A skipping heartbeat, she hears it. And when those signals converge into someone isn't okay, she gravitates toward the person who needs silent reassurance. There are documented cases of female dogs alerting owners minutes before a seizure or nudging diabetics when blood sugar nosedives. They don't understand human pathophysiology. They simply sense the body's chemical SOS and act. Touching as that is, her perception stretches into unexpected realms of art and calm. Symphony of the canine ear. When music becomes medicine, leave a television blaring talk show chatter, and she might wander off. Stream a playlist of mellow reggae bass lines or gentle strings, and she'll curl near the speaker, eyelids half closed. Controlled studies suggest slower rhythms, lower heart rate variability in dogs, easing tension. Female dogs, already more physiologically responsive to bonding cues, often soak in those frequencies longer. Set a quiet soundtrack before you step out, and you may return to a dog who greeted the day like a spa session instead of pacing the hallway. It's a small, low-tech gift that can mean the difference between hours of anxiety and a serene afternoon nap. Yet none of these abilities match the courage she shows when the stakes turn life or death. Heroic hearts, real-world acts of self-sacrifice. Casey the Golden Retriever famously pulled 3 abandoned puppies from a collapsed shed, nursing them until help arrived. Another unnamed mixed breed in Georgia dragged a burning blanket away from a child's crib during a midnight house fire, singeing her own paws to do it. These are not isolated incidents or overtrained tricks. They're gut-level choices fueled by a maternal drive so potent it overrides fear. Scientists theorize that estrogen amplifies protective aggression toward perceived weak or young pack members, while oxytocin supercharges attachment, creating a cocktail for fearless intervention. In simpler terms, when your safety flickers, your female dog's heartbeat says, "Not on my watch." Her devotion can even trick her own body. Phantom mothers, the mystery of false pregnancy. Weeks after her heat cycle, she may start gathering plush toys, nudging them into a rounded bed, and lying across them with a sigh. Her mammary glands swell. A few drops of milk appear. No puppies are coming. Yet her body acts as though new life is imminent. This false pregnancy can be triggered purely by hormonal shifts, but emotional factors amplify it. A tight bond with you, a child, or even a kitten can nudge her brain into mom mode, setting the entire maternal cascade in motion. Though inconvenient, it underscores a breathtaking truth. Her capacity for caretaking doesn't hinge on biology alone. It flows from an instinct to love first, analyze later. And that brings us to the quiet pinnacle of her story. A love that doesn't need words. Every glance she casts, every paw placed gently on your knee, every silent night spent stationed at the foot of your bed, weaves a tapestry of protection, empathy, and unwavering allegiance. Female dogs aren't simply pets. They are healers tuned to emotional frequencies we scarcely comprehend. Strategists plotting safe routes through a chaotic world, and guardians ready to wager their own well-being for hours without hesitation. So the next time she pauses at the threshold, eyes narrowing at a sound you can't identify, trust her judgment. When she curls beside the family member who's been smiling through hidden pain, recognize her insight. And when she drops a beloved toy at your feet after a rough day, accept the offering. In her mind, that small act might be the most powerful medicine she can give. From the heart-to-heart curl to the guardian sprawl, each posture tells a story most owners never notice. Have you witnessed your female dog's silent heroism, uncanny empathy, or phantom motherhood? Your story could help someone see their own dog in a brand new light. Share it below, and let's celebrate these extraordinary companions together. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join us in the next exploration of the secrets your dog has been sharing wordlessly all along.